Morning, family, and welcome to my new little, blogcast or little impromptu one-on-one. I call this morning coffee, and with Rion. And I wanted to talk a little bit about maybe speaking to you guys in more of like a personal one-on-one flavor, and with it being more up to date and more personal with some of the stuff that's happening. I know when I make videos for you guys and share consciousness, I make a video and it might take, 2 or 3 days, maybe a week at times, to actually edit those videos and get those to you. And I thought if I did, morning coffee with Rion, you guys would get the information as soon as possible. So I just wanted to express what's going on right now in consciousness. I want to express that right now, if you're feeling lethargic, right now, if you're going through emotional processing, right now in your dream time, if you are interacting or remembering people that you haven't seen since high school, even as far back as elementary school, high school, college, depending on who you are and when you were born, right? I want to express what this is. In your back office, in your consciousness, in your subconscious, a lot of things are being cleaned. A lot of things are being addressed. Your cables of consciousness, which come off of you, are being straightened and governed, right, and organized, so that the energy can flow from your past to your present evenly, as far as your emotional stability and as far as your present decision-making process. That being said, to understand that your past experiences on this planet and even in past lives make a direct, deterrence or effect, I should say, in how you operate in the present. Hence, what you think about, where those specific mannerisms you have come from, those characteristics you have, the attitude you have, the different types of ways you deal with a problem or an experience, how you see that problem or experience. These are all things you have learned here. So what I'm expressing to you is, right now on Earth, many divine beings of awesomeness, I just like to call that, you can call them the sphere beings, you can call them our higher angelics. What they're doing is they're making all of us clean up our back office. Now, what does that feel like in 3D when your upper dimensional versions are being adjusted, aligned, and clearing? Well, as above, so below. What happens usually is you'll get the sniffles, you'll get a cold, you'll get some sort of emotional, deal where they're going to try and pause you. Me, I'm a very strong being. I don't get sick. I don't get the sniffles, right? So when I got back from Los Angeles, I noticed, it happened 3 days ago, 7 p.m. I felt this wave hit me. And basically it was like, time to process some emotional stuff, Rion. Time to get down and maybe remember some of the things from your past and clean up that back office. So what they'll do is you have to have a physical response sometimes as you're purging, as you're clearing your suit, your chemical computer, your flesh. Everything is energy, right? So as you clean up your back office, everything has to shift into your present reality. Hence, you got the sniffles for 3 days, and instead of going, it gave you that time, that pause time, to really think and focus on why, you are the way you are, some things you might need to work on, some of the programming that has happened to you that you might not be conscious of in the present moment, time is a funny thing, time can also heal, right? But on this ascension game, the thing to remember is that you not only need to clean up your back office, right, but understand that those references, experiences, and things that sway your polarity need to be adjusted so you can make a quantified decision in the present moment in your center, like now. Not have a decision you need to make now and you're not realizing that you have all of these past references that do not serve you from your past that are affecting your present decision, right? In your direct manifestation of what you want in your life. So I recommend this. You could be 80 years old and still have mommy and daddy's issues. 70, 60 years old. 50 years old, 40 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old, 18 years old. And hopefully, if you're younger than 18, your little crystal generation out there, hopefully, us indigos are doing a good enough job so you don't have as many negative references to clean up, right? Moving on. So, I just wanted to express this to you from my heart that when we are all very strong beings, and when you get pinned down for 3 or 4 days, remember this sickness or this illness or whatever this is, right? That may have hit you. You could just be lethargic. It doesn't mean you have to get sick. You're going to feel something different. I want you to know what it is. From my experience, what it is it's cleaning up your past. And some of us, they can't pause. We're hard workers. We have to get up and go to work. We have to, some of you guys have to get up and take care of the kids, or you have all these other things. You don't allow yourself the time to process or reintegrate what you need to be focusing on to have your power return to you in the present moment. So they will pause you. Your guides will pause you. I want to express something else real quick. In this duality game that's going on here with these different species that are intermingled in this 22 to 32, right? Different species in this hybrid DNA smoothie that we're all existing in right now. Let me explain some things to you. The stronger the vessel is in 3D, the stronger you are as a unit. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So, to all my friends and family out there, don't be the weakest link on your stream. If the vessel becomes conscious, if the vessel raises his or her vibration, and if the vessel in 3D wants to live a sovereign, free, blissful, and abundant life, everything else on the tree of life must shift, for we are the roots of that huge tree. If the roots shift, believe me, the branch up here on the right-hand side is going to shift, because you are the roots, you are the source, and you are the seed of that awesomeness. So always remember that. And that is why it is so hard and convoluted and confusing sometimes down here. For if the hardware becomes conscious, if the suit becomes conscious, every single one of your higher selves is going to have to now deal with this new player on the board, you, conscious in 3D. And understand in duality why that might be a positive thing for you, say your light versions of yourself, and why that might be little apprehensive on your night self. Because, let me explain. All of a sudden you have a new child that's asking questions. All of a sudden you have a new character on the stream of consciousness. You're down here. Here's all your, right? Here's the tree of life and all of your higher selves on different dimensional planes, right? All of a sudden your voice is now being heard. All of a sudden their motivations and how your life is being governed is now being questioned. All of a sudden, instead of just following orders, you are asking with your own consciousness, why is that being done in my interest? And if it's not being done in my individual interest in 3D in this realm, who does it serve? Right? You become that judge or that lawyer for yourself. Now, I don't know, lawyer is kind of a bad word. What I'm trying to say is you become that observer, truly, in your stream, and how your energy is being utilized in these dimensional planes. That, my friend, my ladies, my friends, my ladies and gents out there, right? It's coffee, come on. I'm waking up, some tea possibly. That's the key. They're going to hand you the keys, right? And when you step into your power, they go, well, you can't blame anybody if you wreck this transport, if you crash this car, right? The issue is that you need to be responsible enough to take your own power, your own energy, be completely responsible for those actions, and then you can drive. And they won't give you your keys back until you're ready to get in that car and drive safely, I suppose. So I just wanted to share that with you, that in this duality game understands different motivations based upon different disciplines, different areas of expertise, and different experiences made by different versions of you throughout time and space, and where you come from and how they manage or do things in that space. Could be Sirius, could be Andromeda, could be the Pleiades, could be Betelgeuse, whatever it is for you. Okay? Everyone's got a flavor out there. My thing to express to you is you're the driver down here in 3D. And what type of being do you want to be? Not what they told you you can be, but what type of being do you want to be? Truly, I like to take the best of all my higher selves and leave all the rest in the recycle bin, and I empty trash that every day. Okay? What I'm trying to get to is true creator beings, always see life as the cup is half full, not half empty. I love you guys. You have a blessed day, and it was a pleasure talking to you. See y'all very soon. Peace.